Today, our verse is Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened to you. This verse today is one of those famous verses in the Bible. But how do we understand the concepts of asking, seeking, and knocking in this verse? The Greek verb aiteo, to ask, also means to make a request of someone or demand something from someone. Here we are asking from God. But what are we asking? Or better still, what should we ask from God? In the context, Jesus does not limit what we can ask from God. There is a blanket opening to asking, seeking, and knocking at any door. Anyone who asks receives. That's what Jesus says. But then there is a twist about how and what to ask. Sometimes we may ask what will destroy us or what is not suitable for us. God will only give to us those things which are beneficial to us as His children. Hence Jesus says, if you then who are evil know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good things to those who ask Him? God will only give good things to His children, not necessarily the things that are good in our own eyes. The Greek verb zeteo generally means to seek, try to find, or look for something. It could also mean to pursue, endeavor to obtain something, when someone makes an effort to get that thing. Seeking from God entails doing something from the heart. David, advising his son Solomon, says, Solomon, my son, know the God of your father and serve Him with a whole heart and with a willing mind, for the Lord searches all hearts and understands every plan and thought. If you seek Him, He will be found by you. But if you forsake Him, He will cast you off forever. 1 Chronicles chapter 28 verse 9. Also read 2 Chronicles chapter 15 verse 2. Seeking God here is tied to the commandments, doing the will of God. The person seeking from God must know God, from whom he is seeking. That means that the first and most important thing to seek is God Himself. Hence the prophet Isaiah says, seek the Lord while He may be found. Call upon Him while He is near. Isaiah 55 verse 6. When we know God, we know what to ask and seek because it will align with God's will and desire. The Greek verb kruo has the sense of knocking or seek an entrance at a door or gate. In the spiritual sense, it could mean seeking access to be accepted. When we knock at a door, someone at the other end opens the door. In this case, God is at the other end. We are the ones knocking to have access to God. The key is to hear the voice of the Lord. Again, that comes down to obeying His commandments. Therefore, what stands out for me in this verse is that we must ask what is good for us in order to receive from God. However, God may withdraw some things from us if He judges them as not good for us. Second, we must seek the face of God and know His commandments in order to seek correctly from Him. And finally, God will always open the door for us if we knock at the right door and use the correct key, which corresponds to what we are asking. Lord, help us always to ask the right thing, to seek Your will, and to knock at the right door. Amen. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the day.